The Road to Super Week is brought to you by Full Sail University's Dan Patrick School of Sportscasting. New classes start every month. I mentioned to the boys in the back, I mentioned to to Paulie and Marv and Fritzy, we haven't heard from Seton all morning long. And then I started to get a little bit nervous here because nobody had heard from Seton. And then Mario said, we heard from Seton. So I'm assuming we have Seton joining us now. Let's guess where Seton is. Paulie?
I'm going to say approaching Amarillo, Texas.
Amarillo, Texas. Fritzl?
Stillwater, Oklahoma.
Okay. Marv?
Somewhere in Oklahoma.
Okay. Are we close, Seton?
Yeah, I am in Oklahoma. I'm in Oklahoma City, as a matter of fact.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Right downtown?
Yep, we had a good night here.
Okay, where have you been? Because we haven't heard from you. We lost contact. You kind of went silent on us.
Yeah, you know what? There's not a lot going on in the plains of Texas, or excuse me, of Kansas, believe it or not. So it was, we were driving. We did a lot of driving yesterday from Des Moines down here to Oklahoma City. We hit a bunch of different cities. But it was good. Yesterday was a little bit of a recovery day, I think, after Des Moines. A little bit of a recovery day. We needed a little R&R.
Hey, we want to thank Des Moines for rolling out the red carpet for you and the French kid. It sounded like you guys had a great time there.
Yeah, next level. It was awesome. So by the time we got here, we were pretty spent. So the French kid and I just grabbed some dinner at a restaurant here. And then we've been making a bit of a habit every night. Before we go to bed, we hit the hotel bar, grab a drink, and just figure out what we're going to do the next day. You know what I mean? Go over our plans, what time we're getting up, this kind of thing, right?
Okay.
So we get to the hotel bar, and there's some kind of like umpire convention in town. So
okay.
That's exactly right. So we walk into the bar, and we're getting the gist of like what's going on. Like, you guys are all umpires? Yeah, I immediately went,
right? What did they think of your called third strike?
They kind of all looked at me like, okay. And I was just like, what? It's my called third strike. No, that's so good. So I was this close to having the best video ever. These two dudes got into an argument over which one of them had a better called third strike. And I was just like, why don't we make it a contest? I'm like, you guys can go against each other and your other three buddies can be the judges of the contest. And so like the, competitive juices start flowing. They're like, yeah, I'll do it. And I see this one dude lean over to the other buddy, and he goes, bro, I think I got some warrants, man. I can't be on TV.
Some warrants?
I think I got some warrants.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So where are you headed tomorrow or today?
Today we're going over to like Santa Fe, Albuquerque, New Mexico area.
Ooh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Santa Fe, you'll love.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of really good things about Santa Fe.
Yeah.
I've never been there, but anybody who's been there has told me like, oh, you're going to love it. It's great.
All right. So Santa Fe and then Santa Fe to Arizona?
And then, tomorrow morning we'll leave Santa Fe and get to Scottsdale.
What happened to Nebraska?
Nebraska got out of the way. Nebraska, we were a little worried about. There's some roads that close in Nebraska, and we kind of bailed because if I forget what is it like I-80 or 78 or something like that.
Yeah.
They're like, at this time of year it closes like without any notice. So we thought, Dan might be mad at us if we go that way.
All right. Yes, Paul.
If you go through Amarillo, and I don't know if you went there last year. Remember they had the big Texan steak ranch with the 96-ounce porterhouse or whatever you got to try to eat. That place is legit, right off the highway. It's like one of those challenges.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the old 96.
The old 96er.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's good to hear from you. You look good. The van looks. Any issues with the van?
Not a single one. Only that us two idiots are driving it.
No scratches. No nothing. Right. Everything's good.
No. Yeah. Everything's great.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
A couple of close calls, but that's it.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you in Arizona.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you.
Okay. That's Seton O'Connor. We found him on the road.